Hey guys, it's Michael. Welcome back to Michael in the Morning. Today is Saturday, August 1st, 2020, and this is your second stimulus check and second stimulus package update. We have a lot of important information to cover, and we're also doing a giveaway. So in today's video, we're first going to go over how there were 1,315 virus-related deaths on Friday and how we're still seeing an increase in the number of cases all across the country. Then we're going to get into good news with the second stimulus check timeline, because even though Congress couldn't come to an agreement last night on the unemployment benefits, there is still really good news on the timeline for the second stimulus check. Moving on, we're going to get into the $600 per week jobless unemployment benefits, how they expired last night at midnight and what is going on there. And finally, we're going to go over how Republicans and Democrats, the two key issues that they need to resolve before the direct stimulus payments can pass. But before we get started, I wanted to let you guys know that I'm doing a $50 free stock giveaway. All you need to do to be eligible is very simple. You just need to like the video down below, be subscribed to my channel, and comment down below the 3 stocks I mentioned at the end of today's video. I'll be announcing the winner in my second video tomorrow, so just make sure to keep an eye out for that. And also, I'm going to be putting timestamps down below of this video if you want to skip ahead to any portion. So guys, let's get right into it. So the United States tallied 1,315 virus-related deaths on Friday, which is the 5th day in a row that the country has reached a 4-digit death toll, according to analysis by the Washington Post. As the nation is on track for its deadliest week since May, 4 states reported single-day records for the number of deaths, including Florida, Mississippi, Nevada, and Montana. Friday also marked the 3rd day in a row that the nation has confirmed more than 60,000 infections. There were over 65,000 infections actually on Friday. And according to a number of health officials, it'll simply be too difficult to contain the virus until we have a vaccine in place. So we're going to see increases in the number of cases. We're going to continue seeing virus-related deaths until we see the virus have a vaccine, which should be developed by the end of the year, according to Dr. Fauci. Next up is, after this past week, Democrats and Republicans and the White House all agree that we need more stimulus, but they are nowhere close to making a deal on a broad relief package yet. They were supposed to come up with a deal last night, however, nothing was passed. This is happening right now because of disagreements with unemployment benefits, the $600 per week boosted unemployment benefits, and other key issues in the bill, such as liability protections. However, there is good news right now with a timeline for the next relief package. So the $600 per week payments expired last night, and a lot of people thought that we were going to have a package pass before this. Unfortunately, the second relief bill was not passed last night. However, there is good news with the timeline, and that is that House Majority Leader Hoyer, he announced on the floor on Friday that we will not start the August recess until we pass an appropriate second stimulus relief measure to meet the current health and economic crisis. So he says they're not going to be leaving Washington until a bill is passed. When he announced this, some lawmakers in the House said that they may not return to vote in Washington for the next relief bill. These are some House representatives. But the good news here is that they are allowed to vote remotely, and they don't have to be in Washington to pass the next relief bill. According to a lot of House representatives, they don't want to keep traveling, going on flights, because they can risk getting the virus. And in the Senate, they're saying the same thing as well. They're saying that they're not going to leave for the August recess until a bill is passed. And right now, a lot of officials want to go to August recess, so they said they might as well hurry up and get something passed before the end of next week. According to Marco Rubio, who is a senator from Florida, he said, "I remain hopeful that at some point next week, people can come back and realize that we're going to have to do this. We're going to have to pass a second relief bill either way, so they might as well do it now and get it done before the official August recess." So this is good news because we know that they want to all go on August recess, and in order for them to do that, they're now saying that a second relief bill will have to be passed. Next up is tens of millions of jobless Americans have lost the $600 boosted unemployment benefits last night. The $600 per week boosted unemployment benefits that became a lifeline for tens of millions of unemployed Americans while also helping prop up the U.S. economy. They expired last night at midnight as officials in Washington failed to agree on a new relief bill. The loss of this additional $600 per week will leave millions of Americans struggling to meet ends at a very precarious moment when still nearly 11% of Americans are unemployed. And in addition to this, unemployment remains at record highs, and we're seeing numbers that we have never seen before. Right now, last week, we had 1.4 million people who filed for unemployment benefits, and that was the 19th straight week that we had more than 1 million people file for unemployment benefits. That is absolutely a number that was unheard of before the pandemic started, and now we're still seeing record numbers and millions of people file every single week, yet the unemployment benefits and these boosted $600 per week payments expired. So that is why a lot of people in Congress know we need to do something with this. It's just that right now they can't come to an agreement on how much this should be. As the deadline neared and these benefits were about to expire, which they did last night, Republicans proposed actually continuing the full $600 per week benefits for 1 week while talks continued and they were finalizing agreements on the next relief bill. But Democrats rejected the short-term extension of these $600 per week boosted benefits. Nancy Pelosi said that when you have a 6-day or 1 week extension on a provision, it is usually, or it has always been, to accommodate a legislative topic that you're on the verge of having an agreement on. She said, why don't we just get the job done? Why don't we just get everything done now rather than pass a short-term extension? She was saying that if they pass a short-term extension, it might delay a broader relief bill even more. So that was what happened yesterday with the $600 per week payments. Right now, Republicans and Democrats are negotiating the next virus relief bill, and they both support including another round of direct stimulus payments, and they both support extending the enhanced unemployment benefits. The two key issues right now are resolving the payment amounts and eligibility requirements, especially for the direct stimulus payments. Lawmakers on both sides of the aisle have put forth proposals that have direct stimulus payments in them that are very similar to what was in the CARES Act. And the CARES Act was $1,200 for adults and $500 for each dependent who is 17 years of age or younger. The differences, however, between the Democrats and the Republicans' proposal is that with the Democrats, they proposed the HEROES Act, and with the HEROES Act, it would be $1,200 for each adult and $1,200 for each dependent. And with the Republicans, their proposal says $1,200 for each adult and $500 for each dependents. According to Mark Zandi, who is the chief economist at Moody's Analytics, he said that these direct payments are an area that they are very close and they don't have a lot to negotiate because they both agree that we need direct payments, and the amounts that they are talking about are pretty close already. So anyways, I'll keep you updated on new updates that come out here with the second stimulus package. They're getting closer and closer to coming to an agreement, and they definitely want to come to an agreement before the August recess because they don't want to have to stay in Washington to continue debating and negotiating on a bill. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. That was your Saturday, August 1st, 2020 second stimulus check and second stimulus package update. Now let's get into the 3 stocks you need to mention to be eligible for today's giveaway. The first stock is CrowdStrike Holdings, and the stock ticker symbol is CRWD. The second stock is Fastly, and the stock ticker symbol is FSLY. And the third stock for today's video is Datadog, and the stock ticker symbol is DDOG. So in order to be eligible, make sure to like the video down below, comment down below those 3 stocks, and be subscribed to my channel. I'll be announcing the winner in my second video tomorrow. Also, don't forget, you can get $5 immediately when you download the Acorns investment app, and get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,400 when you download the Webull investing app using the link down below. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like the video down below, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.